Welcome back for a new adventure. Let's pick up. All right, we're back in the game and getting ready to continue our quest in Ravenspire, the concealing veil. Gonna have to go and talk to Verandas. And before we get started on that way, probably stop by and make sure our gear is all updated. Okay. I'm gonna see how long I can go with this gear before needing to exchange it. Unless I actually have some. Okay. Gonna break my bank again.
May I be?
First thing first. This will take a little bit. I'm gonna head to the Scalarium. Check and see if they got anything new. I shouldn't waste my money just yet. I hope everybody's day been going well for them.
The key when shopping. But of course you do. Have you scribed that?
Let's see. No, I'm good. Okay.
Fate needs you, Proxy. How do I...
Order, Denis, Ta.
Runes and... Hello?
This is wearisome indeed.
Hear me, ancestors of the Dark Elves. That shaft brings precious food.
Pojara, Dekepa, Denata. Pojara, Dekepa, Denata.
Pollen bats and...
Might save my life someday.
Edode, Rakepa, Denata.
This dark elf could I've got what you need. One thing about him, he's in such fierce place.
Order, Denis,
runes, then.
Edode, Rakepa de Nata.
Hello.
There's a fight, but I told the troll the lesson you won't forget.
That chef makes better than she lets on.
I make this offering on behalf
Selling, buying, trading, right here.
Hello there.
Pojara, de Kepa, de Nata.
Buying, selling, trading.
Okay.
Selling, trading.
How can I help?
Speak with.
That's not what I wanted to do.
Sometimes with potions. Fate needs you.
Still going. Let's see. One more. Two more each. Okay. Real stuff from last one. Okay.
Ugh, friend, I've been struggling. There's a traitor in the Garland Ring. I still can't understand it. I've been anxious to move, to do something. Well, thank Oriel, the wait is over. I got a letter from Hyacinth.
Okay. What does the letter say?
Sounds like Snapdragon and the gardener have been going around and around, just like old times. But they must be making progress. Now Snapdragon wants us to meet her and collect her research. Here, you hold on to the letter, for safekeeping.
Okay. Tell me about this research.
Snapdragon has apparently been looking into the traitor situation since she quit the ring. She keeps her research at a little cottage she has in Firsthold, place we often used as a safe house. I'll mark it on your map and then we can go meet her.
I'm gonna revise this because I'm not going to this right now. But when everything's said and done, let's head to Firsthold and see what Snapdragon has to say.
Last I heard, Firsthold is a mess. We might have to fight to get to Snapdragon's cottage. But if it means we can track down the traitor, it will be worth the effort.
Have I ever gotten this far with her crest? I don't think I remember. Okay. Let me ask you a few questions before we head out.
Sure thing. Actually, I've been meaning to ask. Have you been sleeping all right? I've got this nasty kink in my neck and You know what? Not important right now. What did you want to talk about?
The traitor to the Garland Ring. What do we know?
We learned about the traitor from Snapdragon, a former member of the Ring. We helped her escape from a secret prison after she was captured by the Saythalmor. The most daring prison break I've seen since that hidden armiger we... Oh... Never mind.
Yeah, I have an idea. Do you have any idea who the traitor is?
I don't even want to think about it. You've seen how we operate. We're a circle of trust, handpicked by the gardener to get the job done. Whoever has turned against us.
You know, every now and then you come across a movie that has a similar scenario similar to this. And my idea is, since I don't know exactly who the traitor is, it could be a number of 2 or 3 things. One, since Tellurian, the way that she behaved seemed a little bit abnormal for a high elf. At least the ones that I know and come across. But she seems so innocent. But you never know. People can have amnesia or some kind of hidden personality. And she simply don't remember doing anything bad. But I'm going on the premise that she's innocent. The other one would be Snapdragon. I mean, I think she lost someone because of a poor choice, I'm assuming. And then there's Wisteria, I think. She's very highly suspicious to me. It just seems strange for her. How she it just seems like she's trying to isolate Tellurian from the other ones. But if I had to pick who I think the traitor might be, it probably Wisteria. But it also could be Snapdragon, unless there's another person that I don't know.
Melina Chasm, how do you always find yourself in a mess?
You lead, and I'll follow.
Right? Yeah. But we'll see if my hunch is correct or misplaced. You never know. Things can be tricky. Alright, and we're going here. Which one is the quickest one? I'll just go to this one.
No time to waste.
There you are. I hope you didn't have any trouble finding this place.
No, I'm good with directions. Okay. And what is this place?
Forgotten tumble of ruins in the desolate Locrata Hills. I found a trap door that should grant us access to the chambers beneath, but it's locked tight. Look around for a way to open the trap door, and I'll meet you at the West Tower.
Okay. Hello, Charlotte. Thank you for joining us. Okay, and we're gonna. I'll try to find a way to unlock the trapdoor.
I advise caution, my friend. As with Rizal Jewel and Camp Tamrith, I have a feeling that the enemy remains at least one step ahead of us. Since I assume that Montclair's memory was never affected, who knows what we may find in the ruins below.
Okay. I'll try. I'm kind of new to the Discord, but I'll try and see if I can add you when I'm done with the stream. Okay. Can I ask a few questions?
Of course. It isn't as though we're trying to save Rivenspire or anything, now is it? Go ahead, ask your questions.
Being a little sarcastic. Okay, I understand Montclair and Raza Jewel, Rose, and all this, but what about Larea?
Rhea was a sweet young woman, committed to her family and infatuated with me. She didn't ask for what happened to her, but that doesn't excuse her behavior since.
A part of me feel like that's a total lie that he probably telling himself. What do you mean?
Her father gave her command of a portion of his troops, just as he did with Rizal Jewel. She's been active in the north and east, creating blood fiends and causing chaos. I assume she has her eye on North Point. It would make a handsome prize.
Okay, and what are we looking here for?
When you restored my missing memories, I recalled that the Aeliad manuscript mentioned two ancient outposts, the Doomcrag and a place in the hills to the east. My research indicates an Aeliad ruin lies beneath this abandoned Breton fortress.
Okay, and what do you hope to find down
I'm
here?
not sure, but there must be something here that we need. Why else would the two Aeliad outposts be linked as they are in the manuscript? First, however, we need a way to open the path down. Without that, this ruin is nothing but a dead end.
Okay.
You can make cloth from this?
That's amazing, isn't it?
What's it feel like, all that magica?
I don't really feel like
Over here.
standing on. No, not yet. Let's see. Okay. A key. All right. As quick as possible.
Very good. Enter the ruins and I'll follow right behind you.
I need to ask you something before we go down
More
there.
questions? You are a curious one. But who am I to deny your intellectual fulfillment? Ask, and I shall answer.
Well, I like to be well informed before I go into a death trap. Okay, what can we expect down there?
I honestly have no idea. But that lock is new.
See?
So we could be facing bandits, or Montclair troops. Or they just locked the door and moved on. Ruins do have a habit of attracting monsters, however. If we work together, I have no doubt we can succeed.
Well, I know I'll succeed. Alright. And more blinding lights.
It is. A veil has been cast upon these ruins. It's just as I expected. Lorea knew I'd come here and has placed an obstacle in our way.
Okay.
As I feared, the delay caused by my missing memories allowed Montclair to reach this place before us. This veil, it has Lorea's deft touch about it.
Veil? What do you mean?
Lorea has placed a veil upon these ruins. It's a simple illusion spell that she amplified using the power of the lightless remnant. It hides the true topography and makes us see exactly what she wants. She set the trap, and we walked right into it.
Okay, and so what do we do now?
And we push forward. Lorea's veil is far from perfect, and she made it specifically to hinder me and my vampiric charges. She wasn't expecting you, however. You should be able to guide us through the veil using the tears that litter the illusion.
Okay. Oh my god. I feel like those lights tend to fry my eyes. Don't have to go that way. Just a little extra XP.
The way ahead appears blocked, and I'm sure it's another
Oh.
illusion.
Oh. Okay.
The veil hid this gauntlet of traps from us. We need to move through this area with caution.
Ooh. Ooh.
A real chasm, or another illusion? Probably shouldn't chance it. See if you can locate another tear. This way. With the veil torn, I can see a way up over there.
Okay.
We must be getting close. The secret of Locrata should be soon within our grasp. We need to clear this portion of the veil so that we can move forward. See if you can rip open a tear and shred this illusion.
Okay. Are you ready to move forward?
Wherever you are, my friend. I just hope that there are a sufficient number of tears for you to rip apart. Hopefully that's the last of the veil. Let's see if we can get through that door now.
Okay. Ooh.
Well done, my friend. I'll meet you on the other side.
I never do. That's up you think I'm going the wrong way.
I think what we're looking for is just beyond this chamber.
Wow.
The item we seek is through here. Follow me.
And don't get disgusted just because I'm reading, Tellurian.
This must be what we're looking for. Amazing. It's as though it has been waiting for us all of this time. I wonder, is this book real, or just another of Lorea's illusions?
Reading is powerful.
Remarkable. It appears to be an intact volume of Iliad lore. If it's real, then this is what we came here to... No. This can't be correct.
What does the book say?
This is all about the remnant of light, before it became corrupted. It mentions that the remnant requires a vessel to make full use of its limitless potential. A container for its abundant power.
And is Montclair that vessel?
That seems likely. Between the relic's magic and the vampiric abilities I inadvertently provided, Montclair has become more powerful than I expected. The book also says that if we break the vessel, we break the relic. I will need to think upon that.
I have no problem getting rid of the relic. Unless there's some kind of fallout, then that's another problem. Hard choices. Alright, verandas.
Well, my friend, it appears that the book is real and not part of Lorea's illusion. I believe it will be of great help to us in the trials ahead. That said, I have much research to do. Ancient Iliad isn't my native language, you know.
Is this book really going to help us?
I believe so, yes. I have much more reading to do before we get to that point, though. Know that we wouldn't have this advantage if not for you. I could never have navigated Lorea's Veil without your help. While I continue my research, you should head to North Point. Gwendis caught wind of Lorea in that area, and I had her direct Durell and Tamrith to take their troops north. I'm sure they'd appreciate any help you can provide.
And what can you tell me about North Point?
Baron Dorrell considers North Point to be his seat of power. He has a number of holdings there, including a lucrative maritime endeavor. It makes sense that Montclair would send Lorea there. If they control North Point, they control the North.
Should I look for anyone in particular when I get to North Point?
Gwendis reported that North Point has been sealed. I fear Montclair already controls the city. Find Baron Dorrell. He commands the troops amassing outside the city. I'm sure he has a plan in motion. Talk to the Baron and see what you can do to help.
Okay, I'll find Baron Dorrell.
I expect that Baron Dorrell and his troops will have found a good vantage point outside the city. While you help them liberate North Point, I'll continue to study the Iliad book we discovered.
Okay. Off to see Baron Dorrell.
Nothing can stop you.
No, I can't. Let's see. free money. And hurry up.
Stuff like nightmares, that one.
Yes, the fun nightmares. Alright.
Easy there.
Alright. Yeah. Having fun. Darrell.
Nice of you to finally join us. Those damn Montclairs have locked me out of my own city. If any of my people have been hurt, I'll kill Montclair and his daughter with my bare hands.
I'd like to see you try. What can I do to help?
You know how to get things done. Join up with Scordo and help him find a way into the city. I'll keep the troops on alert and ready to move on your signal.
Why would they take over North Point?
North Point is an important trading center, with many House Dorel holdings. Whoever controls the city controls the northern region of Rivenspire. If I were Oblivion bent on conquering the area, it's certainly what I would do.
Can we expect any help inside the city?
My son, Alec, was in charge while I was at Shornhelm. If he's still alive, he must be somewhere inside the city. Beyond that, the entire populace is loyal to House Dorel. But I have no idea what kind of forces Montclair set loose within my city.
Okay. Do you know who's commanding Montclair's
Reports
forces?
indicate that Baron Montclair hasn't been seen in weeks, though this mess has his fingerprints all over it. His daughter Larea, on the other hand, isn't afraid to show her face. We're assuming she's in command here.
Thank you, girl. That's about who she is.
You walked into the wrong farmhouse, Montclair!
Chill. Squirtle. We're friends.
Well, kiss a troll and call me Pumpkin. I know you from Shornhelm. Did Baron Dorel send you? I was the orc in the cage. Not my most shining moment, but it's not like I'm a noble or anything. No matter. I'm just glad you're here.
Well, I'll give you a kiss. Mwah. And how's it been going, Pumpkin? Why'd you dress as a Montclair soldier?
It's a disguise. What's wrong? Don't you like it? Is my helmet on crooked or something? We're going to sneak into North Point. Not usually my approach, but Countess Tamrith and Darien helped us get this far.
No, nothing wrong with the disguise. It's just a good thing I remember your voice because I was about to clock you. But where's Darien?
No idea. He went to scout around and hasn't come back yet. So far, we've learned the patrols outside the city consist of untrained fighters with orders to keep people away. Only the officers seem to know what's going on inside.
And have you found a way to get inside yet?
I suggested busting a hole in the wall, but the Countess decided we should save that as a last resort. Darien went out to search while we took care of the farmers. They came to us for help, and you know how the Countess feels about refugees.
Yes. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Too bad I can't take anything. Alright.
Do your worst,
Here?
lackey to a foreign crown. I won't tell you anything.
I bet you would, but you don't sound so confident. Okay, let's play it this way. Won't you at least tell me your rank?
Well, I guess that would be all right. I am a guard of the First Order, a member of the Blood Talon Cloaks of House Montclair. More than that, you won't get out of me.
You seem very proud of that. But which is your sword hand, soldier?
Why could that possibly matter?
I guess you really don't have to answer any questions. I guess I should have to cut off both your hands.
Really? Your beloved Countess would never stand for that. You're bluffing.
My beloved Countess. She ain't my beloved anything. I'm just working. But I had no problem slicing Rizal Jewel. And you, my friend, are no Rizal Jewel.
You're the one? You killed Rizal Jewel? I'm just a guard. The officers know what's going on, but they never tell us anything. All I can tell you is they have a camp to the east, on the coast. If you want information, you have to talk to an officer.
Okay. That's a good deal. Just be thankful I didn't make you look like your friend over there with his fried tuck haircut. I wouldn't mind breaking a few little bones. Alright, let's go find Loverboy. Let's see, how far is that? Well, I'm going that way eventually.
Giving that new transfer a piece of her mind.
I saw that. She dragged the poor guy into the officers' quarters. Can you believe it? The officers won't tell us a thing. We're not even allowed in the city.
Let's see. How much room do I got? They have to boost up my building skill. Ooh, okay. It'll be worth it if I can attack.
What's a little dirt on the nails?
Okay. All right, lover boy.
I was wondering when you were gonna show up. Want a bite?
Nah, not feeling it right now. What's going on here?
Reconnaissance, but keep your voice down. No need to wake the good captain.
Reconnaissance.
And know what I learned? There's not a single guard in North Point. Not a one. Lorea ordered them to get out and to keep everyone away.
Is that all?
Isn't that enough? I was fairly proud of that bit of espionage. But you're right, there's more.
The good captain here let slip that there's a smuggler's tunnel. Leads right into the heart of the city. It's our best option for getting inside.
All right.
My, Sedarian. That was impressive. But when it comes to smugglers'
make a
tunnels,
great
I think there's a thing
seducer.
or two I can teach you.
I'm not sure how to respond to that. Why don't you find out what our vampire vixen is talking about?
Sure. Hello, Grandis.
I must say, Darian certainly has a way with the ladies.
Yes,
That's
he
not
do.
how I go about extracting information from the enemy, but I can't fault his results. The old smuggler's tunnel
Yeah.
should lead into the city, if we can get through it.
Okay. What do you mean?
Well, the smugglers who use the tunnels installed a gate. Gives them a monopoly on the black market in North Point. The tunnel will get us into the city, if we can get past the locked gate.
Any idea where we can find a key?
The smuggler boss is a tough pirate. Goes by the name of Lagra. If anyone has a key, it's her. But the Montclairs attack any boats that approach the city. There are wrecks up and down the coast. If Lagra's still alive, that's where we'll find her.
Okay, I'll go and find her. Y'all don't have no problem with me. Okay. Head this way. Oh, you don't see me. You don't see me. Oh, he over here.
Look at you, collecting your special rocks.
When young,
Liar.
Mike wished to attend an adventurous school, but Tamriel has more crypts than schools.
That's probably a lie, isn't it? If I fought everyone, I would never get to where I need to go. Fight only the necessary.
You can't kill a spell without magicka. I wish I could paint this view.
Okay. Let's give a running start. Oh my goodness. Okay. That's much better. Ain't nobody gonna know I took a few things. I don't know why I am ducking. It's not like I'm actually doing this for real, but it just seems like it's some kind of habit. Really? I like to see
What do
you
you think
try.
you're doing on my ship? Do you know what I did to the last stowaway I found?
I need to slip into North Point without being seen.
Well, the last time I looked, my hold didn't lead into the city. Wait a moment. My key! If you're one of those Montclair bastards, I won't go down without a fight. Now give me back my key.
Okay. If we start fighting, a sunken ship would be the least of your worries.
Well, you're a tough one, aren't you? All right, we'll do it your way. I was coming back to get my key. I need to get into North Point myself, rescue my gang. Why should I let you have the key when I have my own needs to consider?
Because I have an army, and when I open the city, things can go back to the way they were.
At the moment, all I care about is the safety of my gang. They were inside when the city fell. But if this turns out to be a trick, Oblivion won't be big enough for you to hide in. The tunnels in the
But
cove
you'll be the first
will
one
take you
there.
into the city.
Okay.
The tunnel is
Thank
inside the
you.
cove beneath the lighthouse. That key will unlock the trap door.
Over here, by the rocks.
Grandes.
Come on. I'll take you to where the others are waiting. Tell us you found something, hero. We could use some good news.
I'm not interested in news. Just tell me you found a way to get us into those tunnels.
You know, being patient can keep you alive a little longer, you know.
Tell me you found something good, hero. It's not like the fate of Riven Spire is hanging in the balance or anything.
Why do y'all sound so sarcastic, like I'm being slow? I got the key to the tunnel. It's in the cave beneath the lighthouse.
Right then. Let's go see what Lorraia's doing in there. But brace yourself. I don't think we're gonna like what we find.
It ain't like I've never been in a place that I find anything I like. But what do you mean?
It just feels empty. I sense life in there, but it's faint. Barely perceptible. We need to be ready for anything.
Alright, then let's head inside.
His lordship, the Baron over there, wants us to head inside, see what's going on, and secure the area. He wants us to be slow and careful so as not to damage his precious city. Good job getting that key, by the way.
Slow.
Now let's go save North Point. I need to let Brandis know what's going on. In the meantime, talk to Scaldro. He knows the city like the back of his hand.
Alright.
So it's just us mortals from here on in? It's fine with me. I don't mind admitting that the idea of friendly vampires kind of creeps me out.
There's ain't nothing wrong with that. They're still human in some kind of way. As long as they have the humanity still intact, they still good on my watch. Grindis said you have a plan.
North was my home for the last few years, so I know the place pretty well. Never snuck in through a smuggler's tunnel, though. That's gonna be a new experience. Just remember that we're part of House Montclair and things should go fine.
Okay, maintain our disguise, right? What
We
else?
need to sneak in slowly, one at a time. Wandering around as a group would just be inviting trouble. The tunnel is supposed to lead through the lighthouse. We need to get inside and find a place we can use to get the lay of the land.
That's fine by me. I work best solo. Alright, let's enter the smuggler's tunnel. Okay. Oh. Free money. Given there's so many. All right. More money, the better. All right, let's go and get this sky chart.
It's so beautiful.
Nothing really of any matter to me. All right.
Hold on! I'm coming with you!
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's check the buildings. There has to be one we can use as a safe
Just what I
location.
No. My blood belongs to me.
The guild requests your help.
Okay, let's see. Oh, my bad, darling. Alright. Let's see. Is this big? Seems big enough. Let's see.
This should do nicely. Let's make sure it's clear.
Alright.
Go on. Go find the rest of our assault team. I'll have this place all cozy like in no time.
Alright. How would the others know where to gather?
Because you're gonna go back out there and let them know where we are. And see if you can figure out where Lorrea is hiding while you're at it. I'll get the place settled and make sure we don't attract any unwanted visitors.
Okay, I'll head out and gather
Watch your arse
the
out there.
others.
I mean, did you see all the vampires and blood fiends?
My horse?
Oh, you better hurry. We don't want to leave his lordship and her ladyship alone out there too long. It isn't safe.
Alright, well, I'll go and find the horse. Horses. Uh, you know, I'm not even gonna try. My accent just ain't gonna do it. If they follow, they follow. I don't want to be in that. Really?
Oh, that's never happened before. Look out! Behind you! Watch out!
You're going
They're
to
coming out of the
regret
woodwork!
this.
I lost track of the
Done.
Baron and the Countess when I
But
heard
don't
the
let your
innkeeper
guard
scream.
down.
But I was too late. He gave me the key to the inn before he died. I think he tried to tell me something, but I couldn't make it out. Be on your guard. Here comes more of those monsters.
Oh.
Thanks for rescuing me. Just so you know, this isn't a usual occurrence. Oh, who am I kidding? This happens to me all the time. Can I assume the house you emerged from is our safe location? Of course it is. I'll just
Yes.
wander over and have a little lie down. It's all the same with you.
Really? Don't you dare.
Letting a noblewoman wander alone through a city full of vampires and blood fiends. What was Scordo thinking?
You is a warrior, right? I mean, seriously. I think that kind of noble thing when it comes to women kind of go out of the picture when you is a female and you is a fighter. At least for me it is. His plan needs a little work, but we did find a safe location. Shireen Manor, near the inn.
RK guides our way as usual. Are
As I can do with that word.
Are they all like this? The people of North Point. Did Larea turn them all into these vile creatures?
I haven't found anyone who wasn't turned. At least not yet.
May the light watch over them. Praise RK. I can't believe that sweet Larea would do something like this to our people. What could have driven her to such horrors? I'll head to the manor and meet you there.
My, you asked such a question
Gather
when you
the
didn't
others and
even
let's
so
meet at
much
the manor.
give your
We have
sister
plans to make, and I fear our
the
time
benefit
grows
of a
short.
doubt.
The light preserve us.
No cash.
Alec, where can you be?
Oh, there you are. Have you found anything yet?
No, but
I thought my son might be
place.
hiding here, in his office. But all I found was his journal. You might as well have a look.
Just tell me what it says.
Alec and I haven't always seen eye to eye, and he's made no effort to hide his feelings about me in his journal. He does mention the arrival of Lady Larea, though. I'll tell you more when we gather with the others. No reason to repeat myself.
Okay. We're using Baron Shireen's manor as a base. Squatter was there.
Rain Manor. I know it well. Nice to see we finally found a good use for that pompous ass. I'll meet you there. We'll discuss the contents of my son's journal when the entire team is together.
All right.
Try not to let the blood fiends suffer when you kill them. They were citizens of North Point once.
Well, I would make it as painless as possible. Okay, let's see. Return to safe house. Sorry, lady. That's it. Not that. Okay, I think I'm still good. I guess every little bit helps. Alright, let's see.
Look here. If it isn't King Emmerich's own champion, the hero of the Covenant.
Larea has been
You know,
here
we
all
just
along,
met.
and your son didn't do a damn thing about it?
According to Alec's journal, yes. He seems to have been infatuated with the woman. Didn't even get alarmed when she started turning people into blood fiends.
He must have had a thing
More
for
blood
her.
fiends? I hate this. Just give me something to hit already. But it does sound like your son betrayed North Point, Baron.
It's the Remnant. It put Alec under her spell. I'm surprised he was even able to write in his journal. Maybe that was his way of warning us.
The Baron
Squirtle?
was just filling us in on what was written in his son's journal. Spell or no, Alec has a lot to answer for. If he's even still alive.
Well, so now that we have a safe house and an assault team, what's next?
First, we need to find out if anyone survived Larea's private party. The Countess heard noises coming from the inn. It's not much to go on, but at least it's a place to start looking.
Darian said the innkeeper gave him a key.
So Darian accomplished something useful after all. Go upstairs and get that key. Funny thing, Darian was scratched and battered, claimed the blood fiends bit him. But the Countess didn't find a single bite mark on him. Guess he was mistaken.
Is this before or after? I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out. What do you think we'll find in the
Part of
inn?
me wants to find Larea in there. Then we can put a blade through her and be done with this business. But I really hope the townsfolk have crowded in there and barricaded the doors. Either way, we need to get in there and see.
Okay. Let me go up. See what's going on. Alright, Countess. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not too fond of you.
Darian can't talk right now. I gave him something to relieve his pain, and to quiet him down for a little while. The man does love the sound of his own voice.
Yeah, I get that feeling too. What do you give
The
him?
end of my staff. Right to the side of his head. Best way to quickly quiet a delirious soldier. He was making enough noise to give away our presence, and I was in no mood to fight a horde of those creatures.
Okay, yeah, that'll do it. Did you find a key while you were bandaging him?
A key? Yes. He was holding on to it rather tightly. I had to pry it from his grip before I could tend to his injuries. Is it important?
It's the key to the inn.
RK provides. Bless us all. I heard sounds coming from the inn as I made my way here. Now we can get inside and see what's in there. I hope it's the survivors of this terrible disaster. I'd hate...
Yeah. All right. There we go.
Head to the inn. I'm right behind you.
Okay, there we go. All right, let's head in. Yeah, you're laughing, but sorry. Y'all are too much of a danger to let be.
I see plenty of monsters.
Oh, not you. Okay. Let's go up.
My people. A ruler shouldn't have to cut down his own people like this.
Yes. If there was a cure, we could just tie him up. Until we can get them all cured.
Let's check upstairs. Someone must have survived this nightmare.
Be silent. We don't want them to hear us.
It's all right. We're here to
Whoever
help.
or whatever you may be, I advise you to go away and leave us alone. These people are under my protection, and I will not allow you to harm them.
Open the door and we can get you out
I
of
believe
here.
we are perfectly safe up here. Thank you all the same. Now go away. You have more than enough victims to suit your needs. I won't allow you to have any more.
Really? Really, I'm not with Lorea. I only want
That's
to
just
help.
what I'd expect one of Lorea's minions to say. Now leave us alone.
Dorel?
You, in the attic. I am Allard, Baron of House Dorel, and I swear you will be safe in my hands.
It's good to see you're still alive, my old friend.
And you as well. But tell me, is Alec hiding up there?
I'm sorry to say, but no. I left him at your manor. He insisted that he wanted to stay. It's good to see Baron Allard again. He's like a brother to me. It's been weeks since we last... I only wish this reunion was under better circumstances.
What happened here?
When Lorea sealed the city and began turning people into blood fiends, I used my sword to cut a path to this inn and led as many as I could to safety. I was forced to kill friends who turned into monsters, but I was able to save some of our people.
How many survivors are there up there?
Quite a few, and there are more hiding around the city, protected by members of the North Point Guard. I gave the order myself as soon as I saw what Lorea was doing. I just wish Lord Alec had been able to resist her as well.
What is Lorea doing in North
It
Point?
started innocently enough. She had Lord Alec call a gathering at the square. Then she addressed the crowd, saying how the blessing of Montclair would soon be upon us. That we would join her, love her. Then people started turning all around us.
How did she make them turn into blood
spell,
fiends?
perhaps. I'm not really sure. She made some strange gestures and spoke a few arcane words. Then it was as if a wave of power flowed out of her. People immediately began turning into blood fiends. But not everyone was affected by her blessing.
So you can't be turned just by being bitten? Okay, so vampirism is of magic origin, I'm assuming. This needs to end. Where can I find Larea?
Lady Larea has taken Dorel Manor as her own. But I have a key. Take it. Save as many of our people as you can. And be aware that Lord Ellic is still with her. He was alive when I last saw him, but completely under Larea's influence.
Good to know. I'll deal with him myself. All right. Oh, is we going to the club?
All the nobles have
You'll listen to me, right?
excellent party.
Boy, they must be smoking a lot. I don't know why that made me feel sick.
Come up, come up. You must introduce yourself before you can join the festivities.
I'm not joining anything. I'm here to put an end to it. Sorry to be a party pooper.
Oh, I know you. You must be the one her beautiful ladyship has been expecting.
Oh, I am? Well, that's nice. What's going on here in here?
You're just in time for our grand celebration. We're celebrating the new and better life that will soon be ours. Lady Larea is going to honor us with her blessing, and then we will never die.
Yeah, you might not die, but that doesn't mean that you won't be offed. Alright, Larea is a monster.
Careful, friend. That's the lovely Lady Larea you've just insulted. I'll forgive this first slight, but if you persist,
Lovely.
I will be forced to defend my lady's honor.
I would have asked exactly what would you do, huh? That's what I would have asked instead. Look, you're under some kind of
Probably,
spell.
but it's not what you think. We freely accepted the will of the beautiful Lady Larea. She loves us, and we're devoted to her every wish and whim.
And he's saying it with a smile. So you actually know what you're doing.
You're just in time for our... Careful, friend. My lady is upstairs. I'm sure she'd love to meet you. And when she tells you about her blessing, about the wonderful gifts she brings, I'm sure you'll fall in love with her just as I have. Just as we all have. Friends,
no, I
fellow
seriously
nobles,
doubt it.
the glorious blessing of Lady Larea is almost upon us. Let us prepare ourselves to bask in her presence.
Really? No, I think I skipped trying to be put into a zombified state of mind.
You might as well.
Do I go up or do I go down? Do I go up?
I can take your pain away. I can
No, you
make
can't,
feel
but I'll
so...
give you some.
Well, well, well. You're not at all what I was expecting. That makes this so much more exciting.
Yeah, I bet. All right, Larea. The honor is
Let me
mine.
take a look at you. So you're the one who dispatched my father's pet Argonian. Well done, by the way. Well done. I'm so glad you're here. I was becoming dreadfully bored with Alec and the rest of these silly nobles.
Then why? Tell me why I shouldn't just kill you.
Isn't it fascinating? You want to strike me, but your weapon hangs loosely at your side. I wonder why that is.
Does it?
Oh, I know. It's because I will it. This is my world now. I feel your desire to please me, and I can use it to make you do as I wish.
Nope. It ain't loosely at my side. It's because I'm not that tempted. What are you doing to these nobles?
You believe the nobles are in danger? You want to save them? How sweet. They love
But you'll
me.
need to be saved.
They have given themselves to me. Thanks to the Remnant, I am their god. And now I also have you. The hero that Verandis presumed to use against my father and I.
I'm going to stop you.
You're trying to resist me? Oh, what sport we shall have. But first, I have duties to perform. Come, join me downstairs. We must attend the celebration. Perhaps I'll even honor you with the first dance, before you try to kill me.
Oh, don't worry. I will, darling. Don't take me for a fool. First thing first, loot what I can.
You need to resist her, my friend.
I have no problem.
You must break free of her spell before all is lost.
Trinkets from your realm are in high demand.
Okay, let's get Tamorian back.
Now we're talking.
All right, let's keep going. And I gotta go all the way down here.
Just as in Locrata, Loraya has cast a veil. It hides her, protects her. You must find a way to enter the illusion. The basement.
Let's make this quick.
Spell down there. The veil is a powerful illusion, but just as at Locrata, you can manipulate its power using a tear. You have entered the veil.
As
Now
usual,
find Loraya
Verandis
and
once
finish
again
this.
ruins my fun. I guess I'll just have to destroy you now.
Well, too bad. This is your last fun, chicka.
You hate me. Destroy! Then you can show them like an
Loraya, I never wanted it to come.
Give me a moment. Ugh, I think I pulled something.
But that's why we
I had
stretch
hoped to save
before we
Loraya from
fight.
this fate, or else I should have been the one to end her campaign. I'm sorry this unfortunate task fell to you.
Yeah, I'm used to it by now. I'm not sure I understand what happened here.
Loraya gathered the nobles here, played with them, forced them to love her. It was the closest she could get to real happiness since the loss of her mother. When she was done playing, she was going to turn them all into blood fiends.
Oh no. This veil is slightly different from the one at Lorata.
Your perceptions are excellent. She used this veil in two ways: to hide herself and to overwhelm your senses with illusion. Unlike Locrata, instead of shredding the veil, this time you used the tear to enter Lorea's illusion.
What happened to the nobles?
Lorea's death, the power of the veil fades. As soon as it dissipates, the nobles will appear. But now the final confrontation draws near. Gather our forces and meet me at the Shrouded Pass. We must return to the Doom Crag to end this.
Okay.
What happened?
You've been knocked back to your senses,
Why carry
little
on?
Dorel.
By the Eight. Who did this? What happened to my people?
Don't you remember? You are under Lorea's spell.
Lorea Montclair? Yes, she arrived here. She said she was here to help. Then, I can't remember anything else. Is the rest of North Point... is the city safe?
Many people have died, but I think the city is safe now.
I need to get outside. Find my father. I need to make sure that North Point's all right.
Gather the nobles and head outside.
Of course. Give us a moment to compose ourselves and we'll meet you outside. People, listen to me. Let's head outside and make sure the rest of the city is secure. We'll return for the fallen later. Right now, the living need us more.
I don't know if I'll be
In the
able
name
to
of High
finish
King
it.
Emmerich, and in accordance with the laws of the land, I hereby order the arrest of Alec Dorel for treason and the death of his kinsman.
But father, it wasn't my fault.
You allowed an enemy into our city, into our home. Dozens fell to these monsters because you couldn't ignore a pretty face.
I never meant for anyone to get hurt. I'm not even sure what happened. Lorea said she wanted to help, and... I'm sorry.
Apologies won't bring our people back. It won't return honor to our family name. Guards, take Alec away. You are dead to me, Alec. Dead to me.
I'm sorry I disappointed you, father. Won't happen again.
You know, I realized the difference between Dorel and what's her name? I'm not sure if I can pronounce her name, and I don't really want to butcher it. But oh, there she is. Temerith. Yeah, the difference between him and Temerith is that he's a little bit more aggressive and don't really seem like he's care about circumstances of things. I can understand he's kind of like under the influence, but still his son's actions still led to all this. I can understand that he needs to be punished. But she, on the other hand, is a little... she still has a long way before becoming a ruler. They both has a quality that the other needs. It's too bad that they don't get married. Then they both can have the influence, but hopefully Temerith can have a few words to keep him kind of, okay. All right, Dorel.
You may not believe this, but that wasn't how I wanted our reunion to play out. But laws were broken, People died. I can't ignore our laws. Not even to save my son.
Is this really the proper response? He was under a spell.
I left Alec in charge. The safety of North Point was his responsibility. Someone has to answer for the deaths he caused this day. If I was in his position, I would expect the same treatment.
In real life, this would seem like a very tough question. To be influenced by something else other than your own mind. I mean, it's apparent that Larea had some kind of power to kind of puppet him a little bit. But still, death came at his own hands, and he allowed it. I'm pretty sure he was also aware that Larea was an enemy. So I guess I can understand from that point. Well, I'm not a heartless person, so I'm not going to say, yeah, you're right, because of him, innocent people die, so he should die too. I wouldn't say that out loud. But a part of me felt that way. I mean, a lot of people did die because of his action in response to this. Hasn't Larea paid for all these crimes? She was controlling his mind.
Larea paid, and for that I thank you. But Alec wasn't under a spell when he welcomed her into North Point. That was his choice. I won't leave him here to make the same mistake again.
All right. Verandas want us to bring the army to Shrouded Pass.
Shrouded Pass? That means Montclair is in the Doomcrag. Then the time has come to strike down the traitor and restore peace to our shores. But first I want to thank you for helping the people of North Point. I won't forget your bravery. It has been a grueling day. Restock and rest. We'll begin the march to the Doomcrag when you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready
Then
now.
the time has come to meet Count Ravenwatch at the base of the Doomcrag. Head for the Shrouded Pass and find Verandis. I'll gather our troops and meet you there.
Okay. I'll meet Verandas at the Shrouded Pass. All right. Okay.
There's the one that defeated the corrupted spirit inside of the weird tree.
Does I got anything? No. Nothing? Okay, well, that's fine with me. Okay, how about... well, I think I already got this full. Nope. Okay. And no. Okay. Okay, what do I got?
You can understand all that?
Yes, that's why I read. Alright, let's see. Do I go this way? Let's see, it's that way. Okay. Let's just see whether or not. Let me make sure I'm going the right way. No, I'm not. Oh, what? Now let's head this way. I want to have a little fun.
No screeching, feral hag raven and her bandit.
Is that cornflower? Yep.
It might regrow if you leave the roots.
I never come across this so much within 1 month. I don't know why walking and running seems so slow.
Yeah.
I guess I gotta go in. Okay. More cornflower? This is too much luck for my taste. I wonder if something good is gonna happen. I'll come back to you. Get this. All right. I'm here, Verandis.
My friend, I am sorry you had to be the one to end Lorea's troubled existence. It was unfortunate, but necessary. And now, if we are to save Rivenspire, we must engage in another unfortunate act. The time to deal with Baron Montclair is upon us.
Are you sure Baron Montclair is here?
Montclair is here. Of that there can be no doubt. He awaits atop the Doom Crag, where he somehow activated ancient defenses to block our path. We need to find a way around these defenses and then set up portals to transport our troops up the mountain.
And what can I do to help?
The book we uncovered at Locrata contains maps of the ruins, among other things. These maps show 2 portal chambers leading to the top of the Doom Crag. If you can reach the first chamber and open a portal, we can begin moving troops into position.
Okay. I'll find a way to reach the first portal chamber.
Be on your guard. In addition to activating ancient defenses, Montclair has somehow awakened the Ayleid guardians that haunt these ruins. You may have to deal with them as well as you make your way into the first portal chamber.
Okay. see. I think I can make it past this one. All right. Wow, this really must be my lucky day.
Can never have too much, right?
Nope. Fortunately, it's just
I can feel
a
it
little
humming.
too little. Wow, where did it come from? No, that looked like Nightshade. Oh! Oh. I guess that stings. No, you're not important.
Never fear. Amazing Darien is here.
Attention hogger.
Another battle, another victory. Go on ahead. I'll stay here and guard the door.
Oh, you crazy nut. I really need to pace myself.
last I heard.
I need money, not spears and staffs. Okay, I think I'll go down here. DeLorean. Press the dot on the dot. On the dot. Dot.
I knew you would find the chamber and open the portal.
What should we do next?
As our troops emerge from the portal and take a position outside, you need to make your way to the second portal chamber. Once you activate that portal, we can get the troops that much closer to the top of the Doomcrag.
Okay, and then what happens?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We must step through each door we come upon in turn. For now, you need to reach the second portal chamber.
Okay. No problem.
Go on. The second portal chamber should be on the 3rd level. I want to make sure this portal is stable, and then I'll follow after you.
You know, fine. I know you want to do this all by yourself. I like what I got. Well, I guess. Let's see. I probably can end this. Let's go ahead and push forward. I might go over my allotted time. Slowing me down. No, not right now. Let's just keep that where I'm at. Okay. I guess we'll end this session with activating the second portal.
Another barrier blocks our way. Look around and see if you can find a way to disable it.
Okay.
Awake! The long eons of silence have finally come to an end. I speak in the coarse tongue of our servants, so that you may understand. Knowledge is the key that opens this door, and none may pass who have not gained knowledge.
Okay. And what kind of knowledge are you referring to?
To the knowledge of which I speak, you must understand the cycle of time to pass beyond this chamber. When you feel you are ready, my riddle shall begin.
Okay. Well, I'm ready to solve your riddle.
Tell me, what is the time of dawning? Of birth and nourishing rain?
Time on dawning. Let's see.
The green.
No, don't
shine.
sound like it.
That's close, but not quite right. I'm guessing this refers to summer?
Summer? Then which one is spring?
Morelata? The dark light, dusk? I think this one was referring to autumn. Laurelais? The time of sweet water? That must refer to spring rains. Ungar? That could mean iron. Or cold.
Awake! The long eons of silence. Tell me, what is the time of dawning? Of birth and nourishing rain?
I know it's not Moralata. It's a, which one is?
Laurelais? The time of sweet water? That must refer to spring rains. Morelata? The dark light, dusk? I think this one was referring to autumn. The green shine?
I'm gonna go with Lorelei.
That's close, but not quite right. I'm guessing this refers
Tell
to
me,
summer?
what is the time of dawning? Of birth and nourishing rain?
Okay, I'm going to take a chance. If it's wrong, I just get a tiny heart attack.
Time moves forward as sweet. Flowing water brings new life and new promises.
Time moves forward as sweet flowing water brings new life and new promises. Okay. Ask me your next
A time
riddle.
of light and joy and abundant growth. Long hot days give way to short hot nights.
A time of light and joy and abundant growth. Definitely don't seem like those two. I go with I'm not sure how to spell. Okay. Let's see. Let's go.
The green shine? That's close, but not quite right. I'm guessing this refers to summer?
Awake! A time of light and joy and abundant growth. Long hot days give way to short hot nights.
Morelata? The dark light, dusk?
Awake! The long eons, a time of light and joy and abundant growth. Long hot days give way to short hot nights.
Moralata. anger or whatever. I don't know. Oh, that sounds like winter.
Could mean iron. Or cold. I suppose this one refers to winter. Morelata. The dark light.
There was another one.
Dusk. I think this one was referring to autumn. Ungar. That could mean iron. Or cold. I suppose this one refers to winter.
Morelata. A time of ending. Harvest and slaughter as dusk falls across the land. Feast before famine, a plethora of bounties.
Morelata? The dark light, dusk. I think this one was referring to autumn.
Awake, a time of light and joy and abundant growth. Long hot days give...
Morelata? Oh, okay. It's not that one.
Awake, a time of light and joy and abundant growth. Long hot days give way to short hot... The cycle advances as the golden sun fills each long
I didn't
day.
get that at all. All right, ask me your next
And
riddle.
end comes to all things. And like dusk comes before the night, this cycle comes before the grey of iron death.
Okay, never mind.
Awake, and end comes to a time of reaping, yes? Of preparing for the cold that fills the world. Tell me true.
Ask me your next
if
question.
You wish to pass. What is the season of iron grey? What is the cycle in which the world finally dies, at least for a time? The last cycle, when warmth is but a memory, and rebirth seems an eternity away.
All right, I answer your riddles. Now would you let us pass?
Our duty has been fulfilled. We held the barrier in place until the proper time, which you unlocked by understanding the rhythm of the cycles. And like those cycles, our time has come to an end. You may pass in peace.
Well, thank you.
Barrier has
Although
fallen.
it hasn't been.
The chamber should be just a short way ahead.
All right, let's make it to our little save point. And we'll call it an afternoon. I really would love if they would come one day with a
waits just beyond this chamber. The Doom Crag and Baron Montclair.
a VR version of this game. Okay. But it ain't like he's saying anything. So I'm assuming it's all good. I'm more interested in what is the value. Alright. Let's just get these two. Oh. Hello. How you? I'm doing all right. I've been playing this game for a while.
feel so many aches in some very strange places.
Yeah. I currently got my game on the Game Pass. It's not really that hard to kind of get started. There might be some content you might not be able to get started with. And it would take some time to get your character stronger to do a little bit more harder content. And I found that out the hard way when I first started.
I don't know if I'll ever get used to traveling by portal. One moment you're there, the next moment you're here. It's positively disconcerting.
So how fares the battle, Barrett?
Better than I expected. We met with some resistance, but thanks to your efforts, we've been able to move our troops quickly through this death trap.
Are we ready to assault the Doomcrag?
We should be, once everyone has come through the portal. Why don't you check with Count Ravenwatch and see if he's ready? I hate to say it, but his knowledge has been invaluable in all this.
I still want to be an ass. Okay. Well, we are going to end the screen right here for the moment. And I'll come back for the next episode at 8 o'clock. And until then, my peeps, keep it cool, stay safe, and I'll see you back with another video and finish and hopefully finish this quest line and move on to Tellurians. Alright, and I'm heading out. See you soon.